God, this bed's so nice.
I know. Hey, let's... Entertainment.
What does love mean to you?
When the person is inspiring you, when you feel happy close to the person,
Yeah.
when you can, like, in your worst times, in your saddest days, you can go to this person and feel so much better. And don't feel like you're gonna be judged, when you feel safe.
What is the earliest feeling of love that you can recall?
I remember when I was a kid, because we're a big family, and we were very poor. And for my birthday, like, me and my brother, we really wanted to get a sushi and something like this, and we got like one set of sushi for the whole family. It was like 7 of us maybe. At that time, I felt sad because, like, come on, I want the whole set just for me. But my mom still wanted to give me something I wanted.
Mm.
And I think now I understand that it was actually love, because she really wanted to give me what I want, even though she didn't have much money.
And what have you learnt from that, you think?
At that time,
Or has it, like, has it still affected you to this day? And, like, you think, I'll go out and do this thing for this person?
oh yeah, absolutely. For my previous relationship, I was giving out like the third of my salary just to help him, and I got in debt just to get him an iPhone that he wanted.
That's that's crazy though. That's so much. I don't know. That's scary.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, now we're talking about your past relationships. Tell me about that. Tell me about, like, that whole journey, pretty much from the start.
It was 2024. Me and my friend, we just went to Madrid for Pride. Before Madrid, I was crying to my friend all the time that, oh, I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life, no one wants me, and all this yada yada. But then in Madrid, like, I stopped thinking about this because I went there just for party and sex. And there, I met my ex. And we were in a party and just saw him. Like, we were just looking at each other sometimes. But he was with his friend and they were dancing together. So I was like, okay, they're probably a couple, so I have no chance. But then later, he came up to me and started to talk to me. And we were just spending time with each other. And then I went back to my country. He went back to London. We were chatting on the phone for like 3 weeks. And then he was like, come over. And I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And I booked tickets, we got visa, and we were living together.
So what made you want to travel all this way and to move your whole life, leave your family, leave your job, leave your friends for this?
Because I believe that, like, we all have soulmates, and there's no way they're all gonna be in your country that you were born in. So I believe that, like, you should let yourself, like, you should get out of the box and just look everywhere. I believe that, like, the whole earth is my home, so I need to travel everywhere. And for love, I'm ready to do anything for love. Because I believe that this is the meaning of life, is to find your person, build a life together.
So you just talked about this guy was your soulmate. What really was it about him that you just really liked, and he was like, I've got to move for this guy?
Well, first of all, he was very attractive.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. I was hoping to get a good, to have a good life with this person, to build something together.
I guess it's a kind of a hard question to answer now that you're out of that relationship and you look back and you're like, how silly was I?
Yeah, absolutely. But I guess I was just craving feeling loved, and he was the first person to give me that.
So you've made this huge move for this guy and it hasn't worked out. How has that made you feel overall?
When it didn't work?
Not with the breakup, but like having absolutely put your whole self and your whole life into this guy and it's not worked out. How does that make you feel?
Used. That's the very first feeling I felt at the time, and we were having a lot of problems together. But he was dropping out some happiness sometimes. You know, these happy moments. So it made me kind of blind.
Yeah, a lot of people go into relationships and it doesn't work out, and then they're like, "Oh, I'll never be able to love again," or whatever. But now you're in a new relationship. How have you kept that hope and kept your heart open?
Like when we just broke up, I was so relieved. I was like, oh my god, I feel so much better. And Instagram offers you people that you might know through someone.
Yeah.
So I just saw Lucas and just started to like his pictures, and I think I followed him. And then he followed me back. He liked all my pictures. He texted me. Yeah, he's from Yes. So he's like literally 11 hours flight from me, which maybe wasn't the smartest move, but as I mentioned earlier, I think for love I'm ready to do anything. And I think we were chatting for a month, and we just learned so much about each other. And at that time I felt like he's such a clear heart, such a clear soul. So I was like, why not give it a go? I can feel that he is the kind of person that also is ready to give up a lot for love. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's everything. I'm happy with that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Franklin. Ow.
Did that hurt?
Yeah.
Did it actually? Come on.